Oh yes, yes, y'all. What it do? What it do? What it do, y'all? How we doing out there? We chilling. We chilling. It's been a while, you know. Think I missed out on doing a YouTube live with y'all last week. Been making a few beats, and I just, I was so inspired to just start creating. I didn't hit that live button. I just, made a few dope beats. But this time around, figured I'd show y'all. Been working all day, and now got a little time to kick back, chill. I'm gonna roll one up, smoke one, and then see what kind of vibe we gonna do today. I don't know. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my live right here so I can see. Gonna see what's happening. Make sure my vocals is good. All right, I think we're doing good. So, before we start on a new beat, let's go ahead and just play for you something I was working on. What's this snap up? This snap up beat I just made. I think I might have dropped some vocals on it too. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I definitely added something on this beat already. What we put on here? What is this? What did I do? Alright, y'all get a little first sound with this little draft I'm working on.
This ain't for your mama or your dad, it's for you. This ain't for your best friend or for your dad. Nah, this for you. This ain't for your other cousin. Nah, this for you. This ain't even for your brothers. Nah, this for you. This is for everything that you do. This ain't for nobody in your crew except for you. This ain't for your uncle or your auntie. This ain't for your friends or your family. This ain't for the block. Nah, this ain't for the gang. Nah, this ain't for the money. Nah, this ain't for the fame. Nah, this ain't for the TikTok. This ain't for the gram. This ain't for my followers, and this ain't for the fans. Nah. I'm feeling selfish today. Can I be selfish today? I'm feeling selfish today. Can I be selfish today? For me, 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 for me. Feeling selfish today. Can I be selfish today?
Alright, y'all. Yeah, see, that's a little something I think I was working on that last night, just randomly. I don't think I was in the best mood. This is what I came up with.
This ain't for your mama or your dad, it's for you. This ain't for your best friend or for your lad. Nah, this for you. This ain't for your other cousin. Nah, this for you. This ain't even for your brothers. Nah, this for you. This is for everything that you do. This ain't for nobody in your crew except for you. This ain't for your uncle or your auntie. This ain't for your friends or your family. This ain't for the block. Nah, this ain't for the gang. Nah, this ain't for the money. Nah,
This ain't for the fame.
Nah, this ain't for the TikTok. This ain't for the gram. This ain't for my followers. This ain't for my fans. I'm feeling selfish today. Can I?
Alright. Just a little preview. I just barely recorded that. I want to give y'all one more preview of this beat I'm working on. This next thing right here, this is some like old school Linkin Park rock. I don't know what we gonna do with it, but it's gonna be a banger. So let's just listen to this beat through real quick while I roll up, and then we gonna make a new beat.
On the beat.
Yeah. Make sure y'all like, definitely subscribe, y'all. We about to show you a little my beat making process. If you ain't been here before, stick around. You're gonna see how we make a beat in like 20 minutes. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get my rock on this one right here. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Listen, it's gonna go, man, be smashing. I don't even know, I don't care, man. I'ma come through like that. I'ma come through like blasting. Yeah. What y'all feeling? Y'all ain't never heard a beat like that before. Alright, if y'all watching, if y'all sticking around, put something down here, put something in the chat, y'all. Tell me what kind of beat y'all want to hear. What kind of beat should we make next? I can do a sample beat. We can sample something. Or we gonna just create something from scratch. R&B beat. We can make a house beat. We can make a trap beat. We can make a country song. It's been a while since I tried to make some country. What y'all want? What y'all really want? Put it in the chat, y'all. Put it in the chat. Yeah. Let me put you on something. This ain't for kids. Chocolate and vanilla swirl. That's what I do. Yeah, that's fire. Y'all want to hear? Y'all want to hear something else? I'm gonna give y'all one more preview. I'm gonna give y'all one more little preview. I'm working on here. Little reggae songs. Probably go on my reggae album. Let's see what we started here. Okay. I had to tip in the cookie jar. I had to tip in the cookie jar. I took a tip, yeah. I had to take a tip. Tip in the cookie jar. I took a tip in the cookie jar. I had to take a tip. If this popped up in your feed, if you clicked on it, if you see me right now, I know you see that subscribe button. Click that thing right there. I'm almost at my 850 subscribers. In the next couple weeks, I'm trying to hit my 1,000, y'all. Let's go. Y'all want to learn some Fruity Loops techniques? I got you, y'all. This is Makai88, and I'm here to show you how to make beats on Fruity Loops. How I make beats on Fruity Loops. I use splice sounds. I make samples. I do it all, y'all. I can make beats from scratch. I just don't really like doing that no more. It's 2026. We got to use our tools to our advantage. I'm not scared of making no AI music either, y'all, because I got the talent to make original music. So I definitely can make some dope shit if I, use AI. There's some people that don't know what to think about AI yet, but in a year or two, there ain't gonna be no question. Everyone's gonna just be using it, so ain't gonna be nothing you could do. If you ain't using it, you're gonna be behind. And that is the truth. Okay. What y'all feel about this, though? I had to tip in the cookie
jar. I took a dip in the cookie jar. I took a dip. I had to take a dip. Dip in the cookie jar. I took a dip in the cookie jar. I had to take a dip in the cookie jar. I had to dip in the cookie jar. I had to take a dip in the cookie jar.
All right, y'all. We're about ready. All right, y'all. We're gonna start on a new beat. If y'all got any, requests on what kind of beat we should make right now, I'm gonna leave that up to my chat or my watchers or my live fans. What type of beat should I make? Let's ask the chat, y'all. Let's ask the chat. I know there ain't too many of y'all in here, but you coming and going, so let's go. Alright, we're gonna pull up Splice Sounds. And let's clear my filters. I just want something fun, something cool. Something with like a dope melody. But since I said it earlier, let's look for some country vibes. We might not make a country beat, but we're gonna start with a country sound. How's that sound to y'all? Let's get my down south hip hop country folks up in here. Show y'all how to make a country beat. Alright, we have 8,000 results for country. Let's take away the drums. And now we have 12,000 results. Hey, I'll do it. I'm down. What we're gonna do is skip to 8. We'll go ahead to the bottom. Go to the bottom of the list. All right, y'all. Cheers. Got my coffee. Got my blunt. We got some sounds. I'm gonna find a dope loop. We're gonna make something. Like Shaboozey. Y'all wanna hear some Shaboozey time? Y'all wanna hear some Shaboozey? Featuring Drake? Y'all wanna hear some Beyonce? Y'all wanna hear some Morgan Wallen type stuff? I can do it all, man. Let's go. We just want a cool melody to start. Might be guitar, banjo. Some fiddle? No fiddle. That definitely sounds like some hip hop trap country right there. We're gonna find something good. A little song starter right here. Y'all gonna see the creation process. Starts with just a little chill. Find what we like. If you hear something you like when I'm playing through these sounds, put it in the chat and I'll work with it. That's pretty smooth. This is a little too chill though. Okay, I like that piano. Sound like we can make that a full like country vibe, Jelly Roll type shit. That's simple piano, but we gonna take it. 120 C major. All right, so look right here. See it? C major, that's our key. 120, that's our BPM right here. So let's bring it to our Fruity Loops. Change our BPM to 120 right up here. And now we know we're lined up on our grid. Now we're gonna add a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead, follow my process. Follow my process. Add five of them. I'll do that so we have one count with no drums, nothing, like an intro, and then it'll kick in with the drums right here for like a chorus, and then we'll have two to get an idea of what our verse will sound like. Okay, so and that's pretty much it. You need an intro, you need the hook spot, you need the verse spot, and then you could do some ins and outs and cutting stuff in and out, add some different sounds, and you got a beat. Let's go. C major. So we're gonna go back to our splice and we're gonna type in C major on our filter. 'Cause that's all we want to see right now is some matching sounds. And we might as well look up the BPM that's close. We want our BPM to be close to 120. So let's search for 115 to 125 BPM. See how many sounds we got. Okay, we got 257 results. So right now we just got this piano. Let's see. See what we can add to that. It's a cool little pad, but don't need it quite yet. Something like that. Something about that sounded cool. Let's see if that guitar will match up with my piano. Same BPM, same note, so it might just. Let's see what we got. We're gonna go ahead and turn that down a little bit. Put it in the background, you know, we're gonna turn it down right here. Put it in the background. Alright, it's okay. It could work in the background somewhere. Let's keep it there for now. See what else we got. If y'all hop in and you seeing this, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you see more of these lives popping up. Let's see what that bass sound like. It's pretty country. It's a pretty country bass. Let's see. Alright, after we add this sound in, your boy's gonna spark up. Cheers. See what that bass sound like. Nope. Already don't like it. Don't even have to hear more. see. That could work. A little guitar slap. Let's see. Download it. Let's see how he sounded. Let's mute this real quick. I kind of like it better than this. Like, this should come in later, maybe. Let's turn this down, pan that to the left. We're gonna pan this to the right. Yeah, that's my mom. Close the door, please. Daddy's making a beat and working. Thank you. Love you. Okay, I kind of like it. What if we did this? Alright, I mean, I like it. I like it. Let's see. Alright, it's doing alright for now. Let's keep listening.
You and me on the back porch, baby. You and me on the back porch.
Alright, so before I forget, we're going to click on this. We're going to put it on stretch. We're going to click on this. We're going to put it on stretch. I'm going to click on this and we're going to put it on stretch. And I'm going to stretch this to 123 because I've seen a sound that I like. 123, download. So let's come back over here. We'll put our sound once it downloads. Alright, let's put this bass in here and see what it sounds like. Oops. I don't know what I did, but let's bring it in right here. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? Hold on. Undo. 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 Undo add clip, undo now tweak. What did I do?
So,
I messed up.
And Mama don't want it to be snapped.
Yeah, she does.
No one done it.
Okay, I don't know what I did, but we're gonna put that back to 123. I gotta go find my other sound. I deleted on accident. Let's go back up and find it. Where'd it go, man? There it is. Alright, so we need this back right here. And we're going to place it this way. Okay. Scissors stretch. That goes that way. And this is going to go that way. Alright, so this, I forgot, we need to put back down to 120. Alright, we got a little off track here. So let's put this back to resample, and we're gonna put it back to 120. Then we're gonna put this on stretch, and we'll put it to 123. Alright, that didn't work. That didn't work. Okay, we're gonna put this back to 120. Now we can bring this back in, I think. Why isn't it lining up? 120 melodic stack. Okay. 120. Why is it already stretching? Is the question. None. There we go. Okay. Now we could stretch it to 123. Hold on. Let's make sure this is stretched. Alright, so that came off. Sorry, y'all. We got a little off here. Okay, now we're going to stretch it to 123. And now I can bring my bass in. Where's my bass? Bring my bass in. Then we're going to stretch that back to 120. And I want this to be reset, my bass. Alright, I don't like that bass. Here we go. Better. Let's see. Oh, I guess we keep it on 123. Too funky. It's a little too funky. Let's find something better. That might be more of the vibe I'm looking for with the bass. A little slower. Let's see. Thank y'all for watching. Give me a like. Hit that subscribe button. I see that a lot of y'all who are popping in watching ain't subscribed. So see that subscribe button? Push it. Alright. Okay, we gotta go back to 120. Okay, I like that. Let's see how it sounds like without the guitar. I like it. you and Mama have a good time together, okay? Alright, y'all. This is where the magic about to happen. This is where the magic about to happen. We got a little skeleton, something coming. Now we're just gonna find what make that magic. Let's make that magic. I kind of wanted to do something adding some like country vocal in here, so I don't know exactly how we gonna do it yet, but since I found one, let's see what it sounds like. Okay. Alright, y'all. We don't need too much. We don't need too much to make a dope country beat.
Just say you'll stay.
Alright, I think we're gonna look for vocals. Alright, this is where the magic about to happen, y'all.
You and me on the back porch. Oh, 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 oh. Just say you'll stay.
See what we can do here.
Just say you'll stay. Just say you'll stay. Just say you'll stay.
No, we don't want that.
Just say. We've come a long We've come a long, long way. We've come a long, long way now. We've whoa, whoa, whoa.
That was kind of cool. Maybe overlay them. Turn it down. Let's see. Maybe just that first one we could use? Let's see. No, like this.
Love with the moon.
Okay, I like that little overlap right there. Move this down so you can see a little more. Okay.
In the midnight moonlight, in the midnight, you and me on the back porch, baby.
Something about that was kind of cool. Let's see if we like that pad. See how it sounds in there. Kind of wanted a pad in the background for some texture. So we're gonna bring it in right here. See what it sounds like. Nope, that didn't match up good at all. Let's see.
Only the lonely. Whoa, last time was the last time. In the midnight moonlight, we've come a long, long way. Last time was the last time. You and me on the back porch, baby. You and me on the back porch, baby.
Alright, y'all. We went through all our vocals. We went through some of our sounds. I think we got enough like melody stuff going on. I'm just gonna add some drums and see how we're sounding after that. Where's my drums at? Let's get rid of C major. And let's click drums. We still got our country right here, so we're gonna find some country drums. See what we got. We don't want no basic country either. We gonna do some crazy. But I think it's time to spark my blood. I like rolling these out little swirls up. Alright, y'all. Let's see if there's any C major drums by chance. One result. Alright, we're gonna get rid of that. of drums.
Whoa.
Do y'all remember back in the day? Oh no, I'm 38, but when I was like a teenager, PlayStation, Xbox came out, and they had the beat making thing on their Xbox where you could make beats and just pick different loops and put them together and stuff. Well, you had like 10 loops to choose from. So this is kind of like that, but I got thousands and thousands of loops to choose from. So this ain't just putting loops on loops and making a beat, nah. This is finding the exact sound you want to the T, to the tempo, to the key, and you know, I create some bangers with these pre-made loops. Trying to get that vibe, see what kind of vibe the drums be like. That was kind of cool. Let's see. No. I don't want it like too uppity. That like some of these drums are making it too like yee-haw. This is more like a calm, relaxed country song. That's definitely trap. This might be the hardest part of this beat right here. Finding the right type of drum vibe. I might have to just go in and create my own, I ain't gonna lie. I like that kick. I like that kick. Alright, so let me show y'all a technique. Since this, see this loop I like is 125. But my tempo over here is 120, so it ain't gonna match up. What am I gonna do? Most people will be like, damn, can't use that sound. But what we're gonna do is, we make sure all of our sounds over here are on stretch, which they should be. Nope, this one's not. Make sure all of our sounds are stretchable. Alright, now we're gonna put this to 125. Go back to our sound. And now we bring our new sound in. Bring it in. And now it's going to match up 125, but we don't want it at 125. We want to stretch that back to 120. So that's what we did. Now we got it. So let's see what our drums sound like right there. Our kick. It's a lot right there at the beginning. I think I wanted to kick in later on, like here. Maybe. That's where we wanted, I think. right, y'all. I think that's. What y'all think? Let's see. I kind of like the vibe how that comes in right there. We don't need a clap after that. I kind of like that. A little drum fill in roll. Country feel. Let's try it. We're gonna put it right here. Try something like this. Does that sound cool? Alright, I like it. Let's find something else. This one kind of has like a higher pitch. I kind of like it. Let's see if it'll fit the vibe. It might change it. It might do what I want it to. Let's see. Listen. More of a EDM kick. It's alright, but let's see. Yo, follow, like, share, subscribe. If y'all like the creation of beats, this is the place to be. I make beats, I show you how I make beats, I teach. You know, if you need a little help, some lessons, some tutorials, I got you. I'm in St. Petersburg, Florida. I'm making music, I'm dropping a couple albums. Stick around, y'all. Subscribe and get that exclusive inside edition. That's kind of the softer vibe I was looking for right there. Let's try that softer vibe. Alright, it's 1:15, so if you're watching, I'm going to show you one more time because you might not have seen it earlier. We're about to show you how I could throw a 1:15 tempo sample into a 120 beat. Okay, so let me just make sure this is on stretch, my new sound I added in. Double click, stretch, yeah, everything's on stretch. Oh wait, this one, let's stretch my drum sound. And I'm gonna bring this to 115 so I could bring my new loop in. That's 115. My drum, that didn't work. Try again. Alright, I got it right here, y'all. You see it? You see it? Let me squish it a little more. There we go. Let's put it right here so you can see it. And let me just mute this real quick. Okay. Let's click it, stretch it back to our 120. And let's put it over here and mute the pink one. Let's mute the other one. Let's see what it sounds like. See how that got a little chiller vibe compared to this one? Let's see. Do it like that, do it like this. Tough. It's tough. What y'all think? Yeah, that one. Cheers, y'all. Sip some coffee with me. Make a country beat with me today. Have you ever seen somebody make a dope ass country beat using Splice Sounds? Drinking the coffee? So in some of my lives, I record a whole song right after I make a beat. This beat, I was just taking my time, took a while. I don't think I'm gonna record on it yet, but I might. Eventually, maybe I'll go live again and we could record something on this. So if you like what you seen, like what you hear, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like. Share it a few times with your friends. Any clippers out there, go ahead and clip it up. Be like, look at this dude who's asking for clippers. You know, clip me. Or just show a clip of this beat. Be like, this dude makes dope beats. Let's make some money together. That's a little melody idea. copy this. I'm gonna copy, paste. Let's add that right there. Let's see. I think I want to put this here. I'm gonna switch this up. Okay. Yeah. Copy that. Paste that. That's Control C for copy, Control V for paste. If you didn't know. If you didn't know. Alright. And then yep, we'll copy that intro. I'm gonna paste the intro at the end, make it the outro. Take out the vocal right there in the outro. What you know about that? Was a good little outro right there. Alright, let's bring in the intro. I'll go ahead and bring in my beat tag.
Makai on the beat. Makai on the beat. Makai on.
Somewhere around here. I'm gonna go ahead and slow it down a little bit.
Makai on the beat. Makai on the beat. Makai on the beat.
Makai on the beat. Alright, slow it down a little more. Let's slow it down a little more. Makai.
Makai on the beat.
A little more. Makai on the beat.
Makai on the beat.
A little slower.
Makai on the beat.
That was just about it.
Makai on the beat.
That's pretty good.
Makai on the beat. Makai on the beat. Makai on the beat. Makai on the beat.
Makai on the
Makai. Makai on the beat.
maybe right on this line should be B.
Makai on the beat.
A little slower maybe. Should get that beat right back on.
Makai on the beat.
Yeah, that sound about right. That sound about right. Let's just turn it down a little bit. Don't need it all high like in a trap beat. I'm gonna keep it low.
Makai on the beat.
I think we're gonna make it one cut hair slower.
Makai on the beat.
Something like that.
Makai on the beat.
I like it. Oh, I gotta bring my chorus back in. Let me put my line on right here. Then I need it right here twice. Alright. What if I had it right here? This might be good. Take this out. Go hard. Yeah. See how I did that there, right there? I ain't doing too much mixing, but I just did just enough. Up and downs, I ain't had to really no EQ because these sounds are already good, you know what I'm saying? All I gotta do is adjust my volume. I panned a couple left and right. Here we go. Chop out the drums right there. See what other cuts I can make out here. I think I'm gonna cut this. Yeah. Okay, y'all. This is gonna be the end of our live. We made y'all a country beat. We made a country beat, y'all. But it really could be anything you put your mind to. You can write whatever you want. You can think whatever you want to think. You can say whatever you want to say. You can do whatever you want to do. That is my morning motivation at nighttime. Yes. Alright, we're gonna go up to 5. We're gonna save that for y'all. If y'all wanna come back, remember, be like, what is that beat? Y'all, you made that country beat. So we're gonna call it gonna call it out west. We're gonna call it out west 120 C major. Out west 120 C major. Yeah, we can come back. We can make a hit to that. Jelly Roll, where you at? Morgan Wallen. Shit, man, who else? You know, I don't even know no new country artists, but Shabuzi, get at me, y'all. Shit, matter of fact, I got you. Who can we get on this? Let's get someone new. Alabama Barker, holla at me. Get on this. Get at this. We making beats for y'all out here. We making beats. But if y'all don't want it, you got me saying y'all. But if y'all don't want this beat, I'ma hop up on it and make a banger, alright? I'm giving y'all 1 week. 1 week, someone hit me up for this beat. Or I'll be dropping a hit to it.